Traders, obviously, this is your boy, Seasons FX, the last technical trader. By the last technical trader, I mean the only trader who actually predicts fundamentals in a technical way, and it is still undefeated. You understand? So, guys, today I'm actually going to keep it short and simple. I'm going to kiss it. You understand? Going to keep it short and simple. So, obviously, from the previous video, which is NFP Made Easy Part 1, you do remember, which obviously start from the daily time frame. I actually cater for a specific low, the most nearest low, and I will compare it to the most recent high, which is this the most recent high, and this is the most recent higher low. You understand? So if you haven't watched part one, I will suggest that you actually watch part one first before you come to part two, because part two it's no longer me analyzing, but it's just showing you the possibilities and the probabilities. You understand? So remember, when you go to the hourly time frame, remember we're actually in a bullish trend. You understand? We're actually in a bullish trend. So there is this follower of mine whom I also do talk to privately. He actually asked me a great question, in which that was the reason why I decided to do part two, because his question was valid. You understand? His question was valid. He actually asked me, why is it that on the mini time frames, which I will go now, but on the mini time frame, I actually compared this low towards this high. You understand? So he asked me, why am I comparing this low towards this high? Why didn't I compare this low? You understand? Why didn't I compare towards this low and actually look at this internal market structure? In which I actually had told him, you know what? The only reason why I'm actually catering for this low is because the market is still playing close towards this level. And this level has only been tested once. I understand, even also this part, the market was tested once. But for me, guys, I've noticed that the market actually likes people who do support and resistance. That's why you'll notice that if ever someone puts a resistance level, let's say you put a resistance level right over here, right? So if the market actually had broken towards the upside, any person when the market came back here, when the market came back towards this level, they were already looking for buys. And guess what the market did? The market came back towards the support. You understand? But like I said, the market is still playing close, so I can't cater for it. And at the same time, it wouldn't make sense. Like when I actually put in the trend line, it wouldn't make sense because it is too close together. You understand? So guys, let's go to the mini time frame. Let me show you the possibilities versus the probabilities. So when you go towards the 30 minutes, remember which what I did cater? I catered for the Monday, the Monday vertical lines, which is the Monday open and the Monday close. Remember what I said is I said that if ever I have let me remove this. If ever I have a negative open means the open price here, it's above the closing price. What does it mean? That means the market actually opened negatively. So when it opened negatively, what am I looking for? I am looking for a buy movement. And let me show you, with a buy yesterday. If you were trading technically, you would have actually had made money. Let me see. Yep, you would have actually had made money. So I'll actually cater for what is it? Because I also need to cater for the Asian session. Okay. So according to New York, Asia starts at 7 o'clock New York time zone, which is 1 o'clock this side. So when I cater for it, Asian session, yes, that's my Asian session. And then I'm going to cater also, what am I doing? And I'm also going to cater for, London. London starts at 2 o'clock, which is 8 o'clock this side, and ends at 7 o'clock. Ends at 7 o'clock. So here it is. and there is London session. So guess what? Do you see guys, do you see good kahle? I'm not doing guesswork. Let's just be honest. I am not doing guesswork. So as soon, because remember guys, my strategy, which is US 13 Monday theory, you start opening trades around New York session. As soon as London is closed, as long as the market actually fills all the requirements, go with the trend. And what did I say? I had a negative open. So what am I looking for? Come Tuesday, buys. And buy, did it buy? How many points is this? If when you open here, which is 8 o'clock, New York session, 222 towards 400. There's like 180 points. There's 100. There's like $18 if you are opening a 0.01. $18. You're good. You understand? Guys, this thing works. I want to this thing works. So, because the market hasn't played much, but the only reason why I also wanted to do part 2 was because I also noticed that I don't want to do part 2 on Thursday, because on Thursday I'll already be giving you a spoiler. Spoiler alert means I'm already showing you what's the possibilities of the market doing on NFP. Understand? So what I could say right now is that currently NFP, it looks like it's going to be a sell. Currently, don't ever find yourself quoting me and saying Seasons FX said, because on Wednesday on the part 2 series he said it's gonna be a buy. I mean, it's gonna be a sell, and then come Friday when you're already selling. No, guys. Currently, the market is promoting sells. Why is it promoting sells? Remember, guys, using the Monday theory, if the market actually has a negative open, which does have a negative open, we cater for a support. The low within the vertical lines, we cater for it. The only thing we won't cater for is the resistance, because when the market actually has a negative open, that means this resistance is weak. It's weak. We are expecting it to be broken. You understand? We are expecting it to be broken. So I'm not going to cater for it. I'm only going to cater for this, because this level is the one that has to be strong, since the Monday theory is negative. It is promoting buys. When the Monday theory is negative, let's say the point difference of the Monday open and the Monday close are negative, that means the market is telling you that you should be looking for a bullish movement for the week, for Tuesday and Wednesday. Thursday is going to determine if ever there is a change of structure. Change of structure doesn't mean that I'm saying ICT, guys. I'm just using that terminology. Change of structure. If we had a positive open, let's say we had a positive open, guys. Let's say we had a positive open. Instead of me catering for this low, I wouldn't have, because remember, I have a positive open. What does a positive open refer to? A positive open refers to that I need to be looking for sales for the week, for Tuesday and Wednesday. Thursday is gonna be determined by the market structure. Am I seeing a double top? Am I seeing a break of an old low, old low? Am I seeing a break of an old high? Those are the things. Those are the questionnaires I ask myself come Thursday. You understand? For me to see if there's gonna be a reversal. As long as those things are not there, then the market will still continue with the direction that the Monday theory has given you. You understand? So maybe someone out there who's watching this video right now is asking, if let's say the market says we're looking for a negative, let's say the market Monday overall gives us a negative difference. So a negative difference means I need to be looking for an opposite, which means I need to be looking for bullish momentum. So someone would ask, okay, what happens if ever the market does give me that, but come Tuesday, it actually invalidates the setup. It doesn't respect the money theory. Guys, this is where you don't have to force the market. Accept a loss that is a loss. If let's say Tuesday, the market actually disrespected or invalidated the Monday theory, you take the loss as is. No revenge trading, No whatsoever. Take the loss as it is. But guess what? Come Wednesday, what are you doing? You check again the market structure. If the market is still playing below either the support for Monday or the resistance for Monday, you are continuing with the direction that you have been stopped out on. You continue with that direction. For example, Monday I had a negative open. Okay, so let's say on Tuesday, instead of me getting a take profit, instead the market stopped me out. Tomorrow, what am I looking for? I'm looking for sales. Because the market is now technically, it is no longer following the theory. You understand? Guys, there's two sides to my strategy. There is the theory and there's the technical side of it. But what's going to be determined by which one am I going with for the week is going to be determined by the market. I don't dictate what the market does. I listen to what the market tells me and I follow it. No matter what other people say, I follow what the market tells me. So right now, as you can see, for Wednesday, the market is now playing below the support that was created for Monday. So what does it mean? That means for now, the theory has been invalidated. Has been. But it's only been invalidated within the hours of where we do not trade. We do not trade around these hours. We only trade from 2 o'clock or 1 o'clock if the setup has been achieved early. As long as London is closed, then yeah, you go with what the market is telling you, with what the theory is telling you, if the theory is still correct. If the theory has been invalidated, you go with the technical side. The technical side is the opposite of the theory. If the theory is saying buy for the week and it doesn't respect it, that means you're going opposite for the week, which is sell. You're going technically. You understand? So, like I said, for now, as long as the market is playing below this support for Monday, NFP is a sell. As long as the market is playing below that level. That's why I always tell you guys that my direction is I only have a specific direction come Thursday night, followed by a full confirmation on Friday morning. On CPI, it's gonna be whether CPI is on Wednesday, it's gonna be Tuesday night, followed by Wednesday with the full confirmation on Wednesday morning. You understand? So, and maybe another question someone would ask themselves, okay, let's say the market does this. Because let me tell you that, let me be honest with you guys. There's a new way that the market makers have actually found they found a new way on how to actually make the majority of retail traders, including myself and I, to actually they actually found a way to damn you guys by using the price action for Tuesday, Wednesday. They find a way. You see right now what it's doing. Now when I to you guys, and there's a possibility, there's a probability that NFP is a buy. But I'm not saying take that. I'm not saying take that. You need to wait for confirmations. But it could be that the market has reached the all-time high and is now going for a sell. Understand? But one thing I can say is that most of the time for the past 3 months, the market has been doing this. It would disrespect the Monday theory. Play below. That means I'm looking for sales. And then come Thursday, the market is like this, playing above. So, because now I know the conditions, I know all the scenarios, I've seen the scenarios, I would know that once the market plays above, I'm now looking for a buy for NFP. You understand? Anybody who's been following me live, I'm sure you've once heard me say that people actually have this notion that NFP and CPI always follow each other. Okay, no, that notion I said for CPI. The notion for NFP was that people have this thing that once the market keeps on selling, that means NFP is a sell. It's not. And neither am I saying it is. But like, it's literally, it's literally up to the market. You understand? It's literally up to the market. So one thing I can say is that for now, as long as the market mina is playing below this level, I'm looking for sell. If the market decides to play above, then I'm looking for buys. But as long as it's playing below, I'm looking for sells. You understand? I'm looking for sells. So I'll actually come with the full complete. I'll actually post the full compilation come after NFP, which is gonna be the final thoughts for NFP Friday morning, and as well as a live video where I actually open trades for NFP and close. You understand? Whether I lose or win, but high chances is gonna be a win. The only thing I can't actually determine is that how much am I gonna be how much will I be able to make? You understand? So guys, anybody who's actually new to my channel, if there's something you didn't understand, make sure that you actually you actually comment on my on the video itself on what is it that which part didn't you understand, or what question you may have. Or you can still even go to TikTok. You can also DM me and ask me what is it that you couldn't understand. Maybe I could actually maybe I can explain it to you in a way that I didn't think of. You understand? But for now, like I said, the possibilities are NFP is a sell. Possibilities. The probabilities are that this is just a fake movement to make more people believe that NFP is a sell, only for it come Thursday is going to be playing above and continue towards the upside, which is going to be a buy. Understand? So guys, other than that, this is your boy Since FX. I will see you then. Peace.